Hello everyone, Moo here with a quick bonus video for the Disney Tsum Tsum mobile game with the all three of the new Alice in Wonderland Zooms. It was requested actually a few days ago that perhaps it would be a good idea to do a review at skill 4 or skill 5, and that makes sense as there is a huge jump in number of boxes you need to go from skill 5 to skill 6 for the majority of the Zooms, and it's a really good idea to know whether that kind of investment is worth it, as it's not an insignificant one in terms of coin cost, since usually you need like 10, 15, 20 extra boxes to get a zoom to skill 6, so not cheap at all. But let's do one for all three of the new zooms. We're going to start with Theatrical Mad Hatter, as that one is probably the one that is most sought after. And then you can skip the rest of the video if you don't care about the other two, but we will be doing all three of them back to back at skill 5. You can see we got them all at skill 5, so let's get right into the gameplay. All bonuses active as always, and I'm actually quite curious because usually there's not a big difference between skill 5 and 6, but let's see how this compares for Theatrical Mad Hatter's coin earning potential. So we are almost equal to what we earned at skill 3, but we still have 20 seconds left in this game, so definitely a big improvement there for him so far. I'm trying not to talk too much because this is the only time we'll be playing him at skill 5, as we will be taking him to skill 6 after this. So I do want to focus on the game a little bit. So 3,500 coin could have been even better if I had waited for the fever time to expire, so I could have gotten an extra 5 seconds. Probably could have pushed 4,000 coin base and all 6.5 million score after the bonuses have been applied. So that is his skill 5 ability, really strong. Let's see if skill 6 is going to be even better, but for now let's jump to the regular Mad Hatter, and we can see that he has 2 medium and 1 large hats. I suppose this is what that means, but we will find out shortly here. So let's jump right into the gameplay, and I'll keep my talking to a minimum here. So that is the case after all. 1 large hat and 2 smaller ones, or medium-sized ones. Funny enough, it looks like the medium ones are the ones that generate the time bubbles. So Interesting enough discovery there. Other little thing I just discovered is if you break the one at the bottom first, zooms drop from the top, so you can spend a little less time waiting for the screen to refresh with zooms. And he really does generate quite a few time bubbles. His coin earning potential is very bad compared to the other ones, but his score potential could be quite good here. I think we've received a time bubble almost every single time we've initiated his skill. So yeah, and the trend is continuing. So I'm going to say that his score potential is really high, actually. That was the one time we did not get a time bubble after using a skill. There you have it, 1,600 coins, so he's on par with the skill 3 Theatrical Mad Hatter for coin earning. And he is at skill 5, so don't forget that. And even his score is less than Theatrical Mad Hatter. But at the same time, he does generate a ton of the time bubbles. So his ultimate potential after you level him up to level 20, 30, or 50 even could be quite high. But as it stands, Theatrical Mad Hatter is better in every single way at skill 5 and level 1 or 2, whatever they are at now. So let's do Alice real quick, and then we can go ahead and get them to level 6, where the fun starts to really begin, in my opinion anyways. While this skill is really fun and very unique, it does take some getting used to. It's a little bit confusing to my eyes tracking the little Alices on screen. I guess you're not supposed to track them, but I noticed them in my vision, and it's a little bit distracting. It's just something I gotta get used to. So it seems like at skill 5 you can basically keep her tiny almost permanently in the game. That is a huge advantage. Um, I can only imagine that at skill 6 essentially you can have her be tiny almost the entire game. So that does provide some substantial benefits in terms of creating long chains and essentially getting high scores. But again, with my limited play with her and little limited experience with her skill, she kind of failed on both the coin and the high score potential with regards to comparing her directly to the Mad Hatter and the Theatrical Mad Hatter. But her potential is there, so do not be swayed by my poor performance using her. Do let me know how it goes, but if you can already keep her tiny at skill 5, it's only going to get better at skill 6. Whether that's worth the coin investment, I'm going to say it's not. But you don't have a say in which boxes you get. So if you do end up getting a whole bunch of her and getting her to 6 inadvertently, that's fine. But that does it for the Skill 5 video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do have any questions, comments, video requests, please leave that in the comment section below. And stay tuned for the Skill 6 videos. That is where we're going to have some fun. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you soon.